Hey everybody, what's up? It's Tara from Tara's Traveling Paints. I wanted to make another painting today. Uh, I've been kind of like not happy with my last two paintings. Even though the one I did the other day felt better as I was doing it, it's still drying very similar. It's like everything's off. And honestly, what I think it is that I have not been painting as regular as I used to, and that could be a thing. That could be a thing. So I want to paint more. I want to paint more often. Um, so what I actually was thinking, and this might be something that if you're an artist, what you go through and you think about sometimes is having one of those like really big sales and just trying to like out, just liquidate your inventory. And I don't want to do that because like, did you see my Freudian slip? Liquidate your integrity is what I was going to say. What? Oh my goodness. So I think that's interesting. So all I decided to do was I'm not going to totally like offer my original paintings for like way less money than I would want to or have in my mind that they're worth. I know nothing is worth what people won't, like it's only worth what someone will buy. But at the same time, I'm like, between materials, time, and effort, it's hard to crack that. So I was watching a channel today that I have not seen before. Actually, I'm going to go back in my playlist because she was talking about print. And I've thought of printing as well. And this is one of those printing places where, kind of like Fine Art America, though I've never sold anything on Fine Art America, and I do have an account there. So it's another one. She says she does pretty good. She makes like somewhere between $600 and $800 a month. And right at this point, I really just want to support my painting. So I need more supplies. I want more supplies. Right now I'm working with stuff out of the Dollar General. I have two Amsterdams. My titanium white's almost gone. And so I said, you know what? Tighten up your wish list on Amazon and share it under every video. You never know. And that's what I'm going to do for now and look into prints. So besides all that, um, yeah, I don't know if you noticed, you probably did last time if you've been on my channel for a while. I put on some weight last winter when I quit drinking. I'm still working really hard on getting rid of it. Today was actually the second day that I took Fancy out for a drive, and then we stopped and went for a short walk. And my goal is right now just to get out of the car with her and go for a short walk. It's hot, so she's ready to get back in the car when it's time anyway, and this way I can work my body into it. But that kind of information is more for the other channel. So that would be Tara Woodruff After Hours. I'm going to do a vlog tonight, and I'll get into more of that. So I got one of my favorite LaCroix flavors. My store never had it, and now they have it. It's the Pample Pamplemousse, which is a grapefruit flavor, which matches my kind of like for taste. It's pretty good. So what I've got today is some interesting colors. I have a green, I have a yellow, I have a pink, I have a gold, and I have a gold that I mixed with some red, hoping for a different kind of iridescence. I don't or metallic. That's all I got. I have silver for metallic as well, but oftentimes that's not my favorite. I like coppers and things like that a lot. And I have a purple color shift. That's a Walmart find. They're not cheap and they're really beautiful. I love them. It's what's the brand? Folk Art. So when you go by the ounce, it's not cheap because I'm pretty sure they're like $3 a bottle for just a little bit. So what I did is I used some of my Dollar General white to make a base coat. So I'm hoping I have enough. I again have a 16 by 20 that I prepared with putting the wood wedges in there and spraying the back with water. And I'm hoping that helped. It did. When I first put it down, the canvas was not even. It was wobbly. Huh, I'm so excited. I'm like, hopefully that water really pulled it tight. I'm really excited about that. And here I have some Artist Loft titanium, not Artist Loft, Amsterdam titanium white for a cell activator. This is my leftover blue and black that I mixed together yesterday. I might use that for corners or for extra paint. I don't want it to take over. I want a lighter composition. I mixed these guys today. I did not use a milk frother. I was watching a Sarah Taylor art video on mixing, and she's very, very good. So she said a couple things that I've always done. She's like, never scrape the sides. Just mix in the middle. Don't scrape the sides. I've never, ever did that. So that's interesting. That's scary to me because I will scrape sides as I am pouring, like if I'm running out of something. So I don't know. I did attempt to be textbook on that. I didn't do a drip test, but they all seem to be the same. Okay, so my normal style is my paint's a little thicker than probably it ever should be. So I wasn't going for the super thin. So I've got a 1 second mound pretty much. The only thing that is thinner is my Folk Art purple, but still it's not measurable, the difference in the cup. We'll see how it acts on the paper. Let me see, not the paper, the canvas. Let me see, the name of this purple is, see if I can see it with my eyeballs. Of course I cannot. Nope, I can't see it. I've got lights on. Let's try another light. Let's double the light. Nope, I can't read it. But it's purple. It's not lavender. And I love that. I just love those. I love the color shifts. I don't think I need that big light. I don't know. That light seems to bother my eye, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. I really need to get incandescent bulbs so I can have proper lighting because these fluorescents are just not nice. So let's go ahead and get you down to the canvas, and hopefully I will angle it right and you'll be able to see everything. I have you on selfie mode, so I should be able to see what's in the frame, and I think we should go ahead and get started. Let me get rid of this because it's going to be time for a new one soon. Here we go. Oh, that looks really nice. And you can see the colors on the side. That's wonderful. So yesterday I brushed the canvas with white paint. I'm not doing that, I don't believe, today. I do have my brush near me. But what I want to do is a swipe with a puddle, like a bunch of different puddles. Instead of layering the puddle, I want to kind of just go for it on the puddle. So I'm going to get a couple of my larger swiping tools because I don't want to do an awful lot of swipes. But you know me. Sometimes I just don't stop. I'm like, I'm not stopping. Where's the other one that I really like? Where did I put you? Oh no. So on my wish list, I've got metal spatulas. I've got a couple of different kinds. They're just, plastic's not nearly as great, but we're not worried about this right this second. What we're working with is what we got, and no matter where you are and what you want to do, you can get some supplies relatively cheaply. If you have any kind of dollar store in your town or nearby your town. So in the biggest town near me, I do have a Dollar Tree, and I've always been very happy with what I buy there. So I might make a trip and go out that way. Um, Also, you can get canvases at a Job Lots if you have one. That's an Ocean State Job Lots. Some places, like the place I had in New Hampshire, they had incredible canvases. I had multiple sizes, multiple thicknesses. I love gallery wraps. I want those wide edges. The one I'm currently using, this is what they have. This and a couple of boards. And boards don't work with fluid art. They just don't. Trust me. Even if they say they do, I've done it a million times. It does not work. So there's ways, and you don't have to work on canvas. There are so many beautiful things that you can paint on that will produce you some amazing art. Like if you have the Dollar Tree, go to the kitchen section and get the burner covers. All you got to do is sand them down a little lightly and use some alcohol to dry them off. Just be aware they're really light, especially if you put them on a spinner. You can go back to the videos I have of them, and you'll see me. I mean, I'll just toss the things all over the place with that. Also, if you go to a yard sale and you find old LPs or records, and you get them, and they're very, very scratched, then they're one of the greatest things to paint on. I absolutely love it. But always check to make sure that they're scratched. Don't be painting on top of a perfectly good album. Okay, don't. Because just don't do that, okay? But I love painting on them, and I have a whole box full of LPs that are scratched to shit that I want to paint on. So I'm excited about that. So you don't always have to have a canvas. You don't always have to have Amsterdam or Artist Loft. You don't. But it's nice too. So don't forget to go ahead and keep wanting to have a little bit better and a little bit more when it comes to art, because some of these products are going to make a huge difference in your life. I even put on my wish list Australian Floetrol, and I've never had it. And I know that there are people out there, once they had it, they could not ever go back. So just to keep all that stuff in mind. With swiping, plastic does not work as well as metal. But that doesn't mean you can't swipe with plastic. You can swipe with cellophane. So don't restrict yourself, and don't put your integrity on clearance and try to sell things for way less than they're worth just because you need the money, just because you want to get something new for your art. Don't do that. It will come. You need to trust God. He will provide. And trust me, God is very well aware I have rewoken the artist in me. And it's not just about busting my ass every day. It's about creating. And here we are. And God's going to help me create something really beautiful here for both of us. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and drop my white. And fingers crossed I did a good job mixing. I'm going to reserve some, not a lot, but I'm going to reserve some just in case. I'm going to hit that with some fire because, of course, this is not 3 days old. This is mixed within, I don't know, the last hour or so. Just going to move it around just a little bit. I'm not trying to go off. I'm looking for globules that I could remove now before we get crazy. And I see some. Let's see. Let me try some more fire because maybe they're not globules. Huh. Okay, that's where I can see them. When I pull it towards me. Thank God it's not an awful lot, and thank God it's not too thin, because it would be all over my shirt already. I think I got him. All right. So here we go. I'm going to start with the green. This is 1 part paint, 3 parts Floetrol, and water until it becomes what I want it to. So let's go ahead and put some green. That is primary green, nothing special. There's 3. I still have a bunch. Here's some yellow. Probably the wrong side of that green dot. You see it? Do you feel it? Should have gone over here. It's okay. I still have about half, which is great. Trying to think here. Oh, I'm having a hard time with my color theory right this second. How about I put that down? There's some of that purple. I'm going to put some next to the yellow. This is much less. I didn't want to waste it. Okay, I have about half left on that. Now I'm going to go pink. I just feel safer. For some reason, my color theory brain is gone right this second. I still have a bunch of pink. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh my gosh, would I be able to pull off 2 paintings today? If I could find a place to dry this one, I could. Oh. All right. Let's do the red and gold mixed together. We'll connect these 2 dots. We'll connect these 2 dots. Now, straight gold. This one I think I'm going to kind of put a little everywhere. A little gold in my pink. A little gold in the pink. Maybe some more in the pink. Maybe a little bit on the green. I love metallics. I could paint with them all day, every day. for everything. I really, really, really love them. All right. This is looking kind of pretty, right? I think so. I think so. Now to decide which size. Oh my, I think all of these are too big. I don't have a thinner one of those. I don't. I'm going to go with this guy. Square one. This paint is dry. I'm not worried about it. I am going to load up my, oh, golly, with my titanium white Floetrol and water. See if I can mix it around a little bit. I don't know if I've ever been really successful with this particular swiper. It's kind of like an odd, but I'm going to try, guys. I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to start, I feel like I need to start with the green and come around that way. It's heavy, so I have to be careful. Oh, I love that. That does not make me mad. That makes me glad. I'm going to come this way now. I'm going to stay with the same tool because I kind of got the feel of it right there. I could make a big mistake, but I think we're going to recover. I have enough paint, except for the white, to do this all over again if I had to. I think I got the groove on the weight of it. A little nervous about that because it's heavy. Oh, it's like candy canes. Oh, please, 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 please. You ever look at something and say, I don't want this to change much? Oh, I'm scared. Oh, golly. I think I'm going to use a different tool. I don't need to keep wiping that on my shirt. I had a different shirt on earlier and I was just going to start painting, and then I realized this one doesn't have paint on it. And I never wear it, and I finally busted it out. And still, you know, I'm going to go with the plastic. I want something thinner. Do I have one, though, that's metal? Like I said, guys, if you can use metal, use metal. I had one the other day, and I didn't use it. I found it. So I'm going to use that metal one, which this one is really, it's actually one of my favorite swiping tools. Right here. This is from the Dollar Tree. One of my favorite tools ever, and it's a Dollar Tree tool. See what I'm saying? The Dollar Tree can be your friend. And if you don't have dollar stores anywhere near you, there's art discount places online. Just keep trying. see the other one was so much heavier. You see the difference in the composition? I certainly do. I'm going to try something crazy. I'm going to put a little bit of that purple on my swiper, and then I'm going to put some white on it. I don't know why. I just had this in my brain. I'm going to listen. I actually think I've seen somebody do this, so I'm not too scared. Oh, except for that part. That was funny. I'll just come through it. Oh, that's really pretty. Like I said, I really love your iridescence. Or, yeah, I like color shift a lot. I love metallic a lot, and color shift is like off the chain. All right. I feel like I need to stretch. And I feel like I have to grab this guy out of here if I can get it. Oh, please. I think I got it. I think I did. Holy shit. Woot woot. Now, the proof is in the stretching on this. Quite honestly, I'm nervous. But I've been wanting to make something colorful. And I love my blues. I really, obviously, it's a trend. But I need to, I'm going to move these over just a wee bit. I hope I don't knock any of them. Do I have a proper, yep. I'm nervous. I don't want a lot of rollover if I can help it. If I can help it. One of the big things is the corners tend to be little shits. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I don't have gloves, so I'm not going to put them on. First, I'm going to feel the weight. Come on. I try and go slower than I normally, you know. Sometimes I go crazy and I go too fast because I'm so impatient sometimes. I got a huge weekend of work ahead of me, which is good. But you probably won't see me this weekend for art. We'll have to see about that. I just want to try to at least get it closer to the edges before I go berserk. Like a lot of that I don't want to crunch. So let me go to this side first. Oh, I'm not going over the edges yet, guys. Hold tight. I need you to come lower, honey bunches. Thank you. This is really pretty, guys. There we go. Now I got the weight where I wanted it. I was really scared of coming this direction. I didn't like what it was happening. Still not going over, though. I am not ready for going over. So let's see if I can get my weight back to where I need it. Kind of want it to be over this way a little bit. Oof, I need more paint. I need more paint over there. I'm going to get very sad. Oh my God, did you see that? Holy shit. What is that? Oh, what? Ew, it's like the spongy stuff. Oh, Ocean State Job Lots. Now, I used to be able to buy paint there, no problem. Um, and I even bought some paint there before I ran away, knowing that I was going to have a hard time finding supplies over here. Um, some of their metallics that I had, I saved them for a long time. I tried to revive them. They were literally just like sponge in the squeeze bottle. And they had these kind of... Actually, this is their brand. Okay. Artist acrylic. Okay. The whole thing was just sponge. There was no paint in it. I cut it open and it was just a sponge. And it was just like that little globule. So I'm not sure what does that. That blue was actually pretty full. That's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, now let's see if I can get some of this going this way. All right, now we're going over the sides. Coming back to me. Let's go. You got this. Sorry you can't see this side, guys. Oof. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. I think I have to pick it up this way. Go ahead over. Nothing stopping you now. Just getting your glorious self going. Now let's go back over there. Go ahead. Sometimes you can edge it on like this. But all that's saying is that not quite enough base paint. That's okay. I have one corner left. Oh, wish me luck. I think we got this. So sometimes you can help by just doing that. It'll help the flow come to where you need it to be. Go ahead over. Oh no, you need to come down this way. Breaking the tension sometimes helps. Sometimes you have to grab more paint. A really good method is to actually have a base paint down and then put your puddle on it. And I'm not talking about a brushed base paint. I'm talking about, God, I lost all of the beautiful cells. Liquid base paint. That really is helpful. I lost all those cells. Oh. It's really pretty though. I do enjoy this. Whoop. Try not to, gotta like scrape my floors. All right, I came over. We're gonna do some playing though, guys. Let me rinse my hands. So this beautiful river spot, really nice. The water is way too shallow. It's not for humans. And I probably wouldn't let my dog get her head wet. Like I wouldn't throw a ball into it for her because it's very close to farms. And if you've never been to Vermont, um, they take the liquid manure from the dairy farm slurries. They have slurry pools. These are from indoor cows, right? So they have to have slurry pools for the manure. And here we have a short outdoor season, so in the winter the cows are put up, most of them anyway. This is really nice right here. I'm just trying to get the vibe for it right now. So I knew when I went yesterday that this probably isn't great. Fancy went up to her chest. I went up to my knees. I could smell the sweetness of slurry, and I'm like, I know I'm really close to farms. I just actually drove here, right? So today I went to the same spot. It's beautiful. It's got a big sandbar, a rocky sandbar that's really flat. You can drive right onto it. I wouldn't drive right onto it. God forbid there was some sort of leak in my vehicle or something, that I don't want to do that. So but apparently 3 cars worth of people, all with New York plates, have no problem parking down there, and I'm not going to complain. I'm not a Karen, and I'm not a greenie beanie, so I'm not going to be like, I can't believe you're parking your motorized vehicle on that. Because I would do it in the New York Minute, actually, if it was in the evening, if I was going down there for a fire. But they had their little kids, and they're just swimming their little brains out, and I'm like, oh my God. That's so bad. Like, guys, use your head. This is not a swim hole. It's a wading hole. But there's no signs up that say no swimming. Of course, why would there be? Really no reason. It's more like a portage than a swim hole. I guess it's kind of scary when you have little ones and you've got rushing currents because some of the swim holes around me are intense. Class 3 kind of rapid shit. You want to keep your babies in shallow water, but not when you can smell the slurry in the water. Not then. That's not the right time, I don't think. I'm not sure if I like what I just did there at all. Just saying. Oh, that's kind of cool. What am I going to do with all this leftover paint? I don't know. Oh, I got stopped in mid-track. That's not good. That's not the idea when you're doing that. Okay. This is really kind of interesting. Okay. I think I'm going to go in with gold over here. Oh, yeah. I stinking love that. And I'm noticing everybody's doing it now. Like every video I look at, people are drawing on their paint. I practically thought I invented it. Although I know I didn't. Pretty sure I got it from Sarah Taylor. All right. I'm actually really liking this a lot. I need more tilting time though. I need to stretch those lines out just a little bit. I really feel like I need to go in with some some of this. So I'm going to go in with a little tiny thingy. My goal is not necessarily to swipe, but to lay some cell activator down. Trying to figure out where the heck I was just envisioning doing such a thing. Oh, it's so nice. Don't need a lot. Doing stuff like that. What's up, Fancy Fans? It's almost nighttime, baby girl. I'm doing something absolutely insane right now. Kind of like it though. This is really pretty. Let's hope I got the right angle on this guy. Because I want to come in this way. Yep, I got it. I don't usually like going all the way through like that. I think I need to break that up. It's really hot in here for some reason. I got like the craziest AC. It's either so freaking hot in here or so freaking cold. Okay, I want to break that up, but I want to do it smart. Oh, I'm going to try something insane. So like what I'll have to do is like turn off the AC, reset the timer, turn it down, or not reset the thermostat, wait for it to come back on. It's kind of nuts. And I wouldn't even bother with it if I didn't live in an attic apartment. You have to bother with it in an attic apartment. You must. All right. Oh yeah, AC's definitely not working. It's almost 80 degrees in here. I wonder if there's one more little trick I like. I don't know if I should do it. I'm gonna though, even though I'm hot and aggravated right now. That's what I wanted to do. I really like that shit. I've got like entire artworks just with that. Just with that. Look at this. I made this last summer. I haven't finished it yet or put any, but that's the same technique where I just fling it. It's really cool. And it'll all sell. It's nuts how it comes out. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this paint. I'll figure it out. It's not going to waste around here. You know why? I ain't trying to waste nothing. No, I don't want to play with it. I like it. It's so random. Okay, I'm moving these out of the way so I can get you in for a closer look. Hopefully I can figure out this AC before I lose my mind. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. All right, here we are. I'm really excited to see this dry. See if we end up with more cells. I like my random splat at the end. This is really cool. Love that. We had, as we were painting, some really incredible boulders. Lost them in the tilt except for that and that. Like, it was incredible. But we kept going. And I think it came out pretty nice. I'll see you guys tomorrow or the next day or soon.